Hey there folks, Mark here again on the Culinary Compass. Today what I'd like to do is talk with you a little bit about ingredients that apparently don't go together, but in the last 5-10 years have been coming together to form lots of interesting new products. And those ingredients are chocolate, salt, and chili peppers, as well as a whole bunch of other ingredients. Basically, people are experimenting a lot more with the savory end of the chocolate spectrum. In other words, how to pair different items like these, even something like bacon, with chocolate. Now, my only exposure to the savory side of chocolate was mole, which is a Mexican sauce. Okay, so why don't we put some of these things together? Let's combine them. Before tasting what the pros have been doing to combine these things, why don't we just take salt and chocolate, for example. Let's put these things together and let's see what the flavor profile is like. First, let's start with chocolate. And then a little bit of sea salt. Normally, I would let chocolate of this quality melt on my tongue, but in the interest of keeping the video short. Well, that works for sure. The creaminess and the butter that is sitting in here is a perfect match. What this tells me is the next time I'm making some kind of a chocolatey thing, I might sprinkle a little bit of salt in there, particularly if I'm doing like a chocolate fondue. Okay, so now let's try chocolate with chilies. Not very easy to chomp on a bar of this size. I've tasted chocolate and chili together before in bars, but never like this. That's great too. Just like with the salt, where I felt the chili come in really was after the chocolate. The cream of the chocolate controlled my mouth, and then the chilies kind of come in and are lingering behind the chocolate at the end. Wonderful, wonderful combination. Let's give it a go and see how the pros are doing it. I'm going to start off with the dark chocolate and the salt, the sea salt. That's okay. In all honesty, the salt is not strong enough to really shine through. But that's kind of consistent with my palate, and that I really like flavors to really pop, be very strong. Maybe too strong at times. All right, now let's talk about chilies and chocolate. So I'm gonna try out this basic product. We're talking dark chocolate, 70%, so it's kind of bitter. Let's see if we get a little blast on this one. This chocolate chili one I just tasted though is starting to come to life, but very slowly. But it's starting to leave a nice, some nice action on the back of my throat. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, that's there. Last but not least is chocolate and bacon. This is something I've never tried before. The woman who makes these bars tells a story about how she invented this when she was 6 years old by accident when she was having chocolate chip pancakes and bacon for breakfast. So, all right, let's give this a try. Oh my God, that's disgusting. All right, that's gross. I love bacon, I love chocolate, but forget about it. But forget about it, but forget about it.
Hey, can I ask you something?
What?
What's forget about it? What is that?
Forget about it. It's like, if you agree with someone, you know, like Raquel Welch is one great piece of ass, forget about it. But then, if you disagree, like a Lincoln is better than a Cadillac, forget about it, you know? But then, it's also like if something is the greatest thing in the world, like Mingiro's peppers, forget about it, you know?
Oh, God, that's gross. Leaves a nasty aftertaste. All right, let's try with milk chocolate. Who knows? Maybe it'll taste better because of the milk. And being a nice Jewish boy, I'm mixing my milk and my bacon. So, you know. All right. That's not as offensive, but it's disgusting. So anyway, final assessment is chilies and chocolate, really great. Salt and chocolate, really great. Bacon and chocolate, stay away from it. And of course, chocolate and chocolate, this is probably the best combination of all. So, for the Culinary Compass, ciao for now. That's not so easy.